Hi there, it's Laura here from Get Organized HQ, and I'm here to bring you our 2022 Neat Freak gift guide. So this is gonna help you find some gifts to give those people in your life who either love organizing just like me, or who, unlike me, love cleaning. So if you've been searching for the perfect gift, I'm gonna give you some ideas, and I'll probably also give you a few ideas of what to add to your own list. Now, right before we dive in, I just want to mention that I have a blog post that goes along with this. So if you want to see everything all written out and easy links to everything, plus the blog post is going to contain a few additional items that I didn't have time to mention here in the video, so you're going to want to go check that out. I'm adding a brand new category to our gift guide this year, and that is subscriptions. You know those subscriptions that come in the mail either monthly or quarterly, and these days they have one for just about anything you can possibly imagine. They make fantastic gifts. They're really easy to give, but I think the person feels very thought of because something is arriving on a regular basis, and there's that element of surprise. But one thing I have found from getting subscriptions of various types for a while now is that some of them end up contributing to a lot of clutter because they're arriving on a regular basis and sometimes faster than I can use them. I didn't pick those things out specifically, and so it can quickly add to clutter. And of course, I don't want that, and I know none of the neat freaks in your life want that. So I'm going to show you some unique subscriptions that I think are not going to add very much clutter. One subscription that I personally love is called the Club Couture subscription. Now, if you're not familiar with it, it is made by Couture, and they are a company that produces these chalkboards, and they call them transfers and chalk paste that you can apply to the chalkboards. You can also apply them to wood and all different types of surfaces to create beautiful but very easy DIY home decor. And so they have a monthly subscription where every month you receive one transfer. So these are some of the recent transfers I have received. So they look like this. They're this blue color. This is like the November's Grateful. This is the example that I showed. It came out, I think, this spring or summer. I absolutely love this one. And here's what I made with it. If you can see that, I just love this sign. It's one of my favorites. Then here's a couple others. So you'll get one of these each month in the mail. Plus, and this is what I really, really love about it, because if I have found that if you're only getting like one thing that you need, you end up not doing it. They also include 3 packets of paste with your transfer. So you're getting both the paste and the transfer that you need so that you can actually use it. They're colors that coordinate with the transfer for that month. And then all that the person would need in addition to this is a squeegee. I mean, you can get those for just a couple of bucks to apply the chalk. And then you just need a surface to put the chalk on. So they have add-ons if you want to purchase their surfaces, if you want to just get some at Hobby Lobby or Walmart or anywhere like that. You can chalk on things that you already have. So that's really the only thing that you need to provide is you have one little squeegee and then you need your surface. And that's all there is to it. It's so easy. Whether it's someone who is only a little bit into DIY or if they're super crafty, it works for them because you can be as creative or as simple as you want to be. And even my 4 and 5-year-old, when I first got this, they had no problem doing this themselves because of how easy it is. And here's the thing, it takes up almost no space because you've got these 3 tiny little paste packets, and you're probably gonna use them up if you do that project, so you're not gonna have anything to store. And then these are actually reusable, but look at how small they are. So I keep mine in little poly envelopes. I have a whole video about organizing with poly envelopes that I will link for you. But you could also keep them in a file folder, a binder, so it could be very easy to store these, and they're not gonna take up a lot of extra space. And I love things that you can actually use in your home and enjoy. The next subscription that I love is called Paper Pumpkin. So first of all, you can see how it arrives in this cute box. It doesn't take up very much space. You can actually, it has a nice guide on the side of it so that, you know, if you stack these up, they're already organized for you, but you're not even gonna need to do that because it's something that you use up. So let me show you what it is and why neat freaks would probably love this. So it is a card making subscription kit. So every month you get a themed kit and you can make cards with that kit. Now what is really unique about it, and this one I have just opened enough to show you, like I haven't used it yet. You'll get like this little ink spot, you get these stamps, and the only thing you need to provide is you need to buy one acrylic block. I have this one, it's worked for every single one of these. So one block is all you need to store, very small. Then it comes with a little guide to show you how to make those. It's packaged in really pretty tissue, so it's a really fun thing to get. Then it comes with, and this is what is so amazing about it, it comes with absolutely everything that you need. The only thing you need is this. You do not need scissors. You do not need adhesive. You do not need a paper trimmer. You need absolutely nothing, which I think is the beauty of this kit. And I have found that when I don't need anything, I am much more likely to use it. It's also great for kids to use. My kids love making these. It comes with all the embellishments that you need, but just the right amount. So you'll see it comes with this little bitty amount of twine. I use it for the cards. I have nothing else to store. This is some decoration and some adhesive so that that's already included for me. It comes with the envelopes. Aren't these beautiful? They have like these silver foil Christmas trees. I love these colors. And look, they're even lined with this cute buffalo plaid. Another decorative piece comes in this one. They don't all contain the exact same thing, so they're a little bit unique. This one has these, I guess they're kind of silver foil punch outs. Then the cards, they're actually already pre-folded. So those are all done for you. So these have these different cards. And then this is where you would stamp your saying. And these just kind of punch out their little die cuts. So again, no extra tools needed. Same with this. And then this is another style of the card. I think this one is so beautiful. This is one of my favorites, I think. And again, more decoration that you don't have to punch. And then these are some pretty vellum foil, well, not foil, but vellum trees. It comes with like this sturdy thing of cardboard. And then this is the example of what you can make with it. And since they're telling you exactly what to do, you can make all of these cards. I think there's enough for 12 cards in each kit, and send them out. And that's it. You're done. Like, very step-by-step, very easy, nothing else required. And the only thing that you might, so you're gonna like use up, of course, all of these papers. I mean, it literally costs less than going and buying Hallmark cards. It's very affordable. And most, you know, if you're sending out cards anyway, then you're gonna need these. The only thing that you might want to keep is these little, they're called Stamp and Spot. So it's like a little tiny ink pad. And the stamp set, if you would like to keep it, and look how small it is. I would keep it in a poly envelope personally and kind of organize them that way in a real small area. But if you want to keep this, this is the only space that it takes up. But I want to also encourage you, if you've made all the cards, it is fine to pass these along. Like, you don't need to keep them. They're very affordable. You can pass them along to someone else. And so this is another kit, especially for those crafters, but you don't want to be just adding to all of their crafting materials that they don't know what to do with, and you want to keep it self-contained. This is perfect. And I also think while it's not marketed specifically toward kids, I mean, if you have somebody in the ranges of 6, 7, 8 to 10, or even older, who likes to make things. My kids love making cards, and they're always writing notes. So they absolutely love this, and I just let them go to town. They actually don't like to follow the little directions. That's what I do. I'm like, let me follow the directions. They just like to go to town and create their own things and send them out. So this is a perfect subscription for that. If you have someone in your life who loves to read, I have the perfect, completely clutter-free subscription gift, and that would be a subscription to Audible. So that's where you can listen to audiobooks on your phone or wherever you would like. They have a huge selection, and it usually allows you to get 1 per month, or you can get a subscription that allows 2 per month. And they also have their own catalog of unlimited, so they have several available that doesn't count toward your credit limit, and some of those have been really good. I found some really good books that way, so that would be a perfect gift for someone who's on the go, who has a commute, who travels for work, things like that. Another idea is a Kindle Unlimited subscription. So they have, for just a few dollars a month, you can get either a Kindle. That would be a great gift to give them a Kindle plus that subscription, or you can just read it on your iPad, on your phone. They have an app. I read on my phone all the time. And it comes with a certain library of books that you can read as much as you want within that subscription. So that would be another fantastic gift subscription. Another subscription that you've probably heard of, but you may not have thought about gifting it to people, is an Amazon Prime subscription. There are loads of benefits that you get with an Amazon Prime annual subscription, but I think for the person who doesn't want any clutter, who has a lot of things already, and also who wants something really practical, this would be it. So first of all, obviously it includes really good fast shipping, which these days with all the shipping delays, that can be really nice. And I have found with all of the different shipping carriers and things like that, that Amazon has actually been one of the better ones. They have their own infrastructure in a lot of places and cases, and so I'm able to get things really, really quickly that might be out of stock somewhere or just hard to get, and I can get them. Often I can order like right now and have it here tomorrow, which I enjoy. They have such a good selection of things, and I think someone would really enjoy that. Plus, another thing that I don't know if everyone always thinks about is they have their own like TV, I guess you would call it, so you can watch. They have their own exclusive shows and a lot of other shows that you can watch, and they have some really good ones that I have enjoyed watching on there. And if you have kids, they have some pretty good kid shows that I have enjoyed. So that would be a fantastic gift, I think. Another subscription that I have gifted people has been a flower subscription. I'm gonna link to the specific one that I have used, but there's nothing that brightens someone's day like flowers, and you can actually get a monthly flower subscription for them. Another type of subscription that definitely won't cause any kind of extra clutter is food subscriptions. There are so many of these available. I've seen cookies, chocolates, fruits, ice cream. I think I've even seen a cookie dough, like edible cookie dough. There are so many of these available, and I will link below to a couple of the ones that I have noticed that I would personally be very excited to receive. One category of gift that I think is always appreciated and never causes clutter are experiences or services, like things that you do for people. So experiences can be anything from taking your family on a trip, taking them out to dinner, baking cookies with the kids. My mom gifted my 7-year-old daughter a trip to a U-Pick flower farm for her birthday. Instead of giving her another toy, which would really just add to the clutter, she absolutely loved that, and it was wonderful. So brainstorm what kind of experiences you might be able to give people, especially if they already have a lot of things, or you know they're more of a minimalist and they just don't need or want more things. These can create beautiful memories. And then another thing that goes along with that would be an act of service. So do something for them. Cook them a meal. Make them a batch of freezer meals. Clean their house. Buy them house cleaning services. So I know that, use caution, because cleaning someone's house can be a real invasion of privacy. So only do that to someone that you're close with, and you know that they would like that and that they would appreciate that. Someone that you're close to, or if it's someone that they might not want you coming in and cleaning their house, but maybe they wouldn't mind some sort of house cleaning service. I've always had good luck finding house cleaners on care.com. Find someone and gift them that. But another thing, sometimes I think that can still be like some neat freaks that I personally know, their house is so clean. I don't even know what someone hired to clean would do. And that doesn't stress them out at all. Or that would just be, not appropriate because you don't want to be implying that their house is in need of cleaning. But one area that I think you could get by with easier is their car. I think even some neat freaks that I know, and I'm the same way, my car is often messier than my house. Like, we're in it all the time. It's hard to like get in all the nooks and crannies and really get it clean. So you could do a couple of things. If you're on a budget, you could just ask to borrow their car. And I feel like very few people would be bothered if you really cleaned their car. Really get in, like vacuum it out, give it a good wash, or take it to a detail shop and get it detailed or buy them a gift certificate for that. I think everyone loves that. And you just know, like, you get in your car very regularly and that feeling of like you get in and it's so clean. So I think that's another angle you could go as far as a service for someone. Pretty much any neat freak that I know loves three things. They love clean spaces, less clutter, and color coding. And this system combines all of those. It's called the JAWS system. It stands for Just Add Water system. And I got this recently and I cannot even tell you how much I love it. I don't know why I hadn't heard of it until very recently. But what you do is when you get this kit, is you will get a empty bottle for each cleaner. You will get 2 refills for each cleaner in this kit. Now they do have other sizes of kits. And a matching microfiber cloth. So you always know, like the green one, for example, is for hardwood. Now they do have smaller kits if you're just wanting to try it out, or if someone like doesn't have hardwood or something like that, they have smaller ones, but I got like the complete one because it looked super fun. And all you do with these, it's really unique, is you open up the bottle, you place this little disc in there like this, so it just goes through it, like you're literally keeping it in there. You add water, you fill up water to the line. I mean, that's super easy. You put it in and screw it on, and that's all there is to it. So I've already done it here with this cleaner where the water is in it, and then you just use it as a regular spray bottle. And again, they come with coordinating microfiber cloths. They're very non-toxic, environmentally friendly, and I think they smell amazing, which is super important to me. They have different scents for each of them. They all smell amazing. And here's the other thing that's really cool. So when you need more cleaner, instead of having to go out and buy an entire new bottle and have it take up that space, literally, like, it takes up this much space. So I can have so much cleaner stored in a tiny little space. And I just think not only is it more environmentally friendly, but it's a lot more convenient because that's all I have to store, and I can always have extra on hand so that I'm not going to run out. So I think this would make a great gift for someone who loves cleaning. I know that cleaning supplies can seem like kind of a boring gift, but it can be made more fun if you use some of those seasonal scents, and I cannot even tell you how much I love the Mrs. Meyer's peppermint scent. Like, every year, I cannot wait until the scent comes out. I just love the scent of peppermint. They have a spray, they have a dish soap, they have hand soap, they have a soy candle that I was just burning last night. It smells amazing, and I love the soy candles because I feel like they kind of fill the whole space. I think they have a couple of other products in this scented line. I also think it's really cute and fun, like the packaging is cute. So you could put together a little gift basket of cleaning supplies, or another way where I get this is on Grove Collaborative. I have a hard time finding this specialty scent always in like my local stores that I usually shop at, and Grove always has it, first of all, so that's amazing. But they also sell it in a kit that looks really pretty and just makes cleaning more fun. It comes in a nice tin. You can get fancy, beautiful towels. And I think that kit would be a great, just done for you kind of gift for the right person who you know would love cleaning, or go ahead and add it to your wish list for your holiday cleaning. I want to share some hostess gift ideas with you. I know it's always hard to think of new things if you want to bring something new to them. And so I have a few ideas for you of things that any neat freak and people who like to host would probably like. The first one is this ice cream scoop. I mean, who doesn't love ice cream? And this is such a genius ice cream scoop. I think I put it in last year's gift guides because that's how much I love it. And first of all, it stands up on its own, so you don't have to put it on the counter and like make it like get all messy, which is ooh. And so it stands up nicely on its own, and then it has this little collar, so as the ice cream drips, it's not going to drip down and get your counter all messy. So it's just a super fun gift. It would also make a great stocking stuffer. Another great hostess gift or stocking stuffer is this is actually, believe it or not, a can opener. I recently got this to try for a different video. I cannot tell you how much I love it. I'm like, where has this been all my life? It's so little. It takes up so much less space than my other can opener. I actually like it better. You just put it on top of the cans. You obviously turn it to open the can, and then you just lift it up and the lid is securely on this thing, so you don't have to touch the lid. And then when you go to the trash can, you just press this button and it releases the lid. Another hostess gift that I think would be great are these Joseph utensil set that hangs like all on one thing. So you've got so many utensils here, as you can see, in one, which is really awesome. And they are like magnetized. So this is just the stand, and this is the first one. You put it on here, and then all the rest attached to it with a little magnet right up here. So you've got your like ladle, you've got a slotted spoon, you've got like your pasta spoon here, and I love all the pretty colors. It also comes in another like more muted colorway than like a regular, more like a serving spoon, and another slotted spoon. So you've got all of those right there together, taking up almost no space. And a slightly bigger hostess gift would be this set of stacking bowls. I think they have it available in both the colorful and a more muted colorway. And I just think, who couldn't use these bowls? They're really pretty and really good quality and take up so little space. So first of all, I love that they have this like grippy thing on the bottom, so they're not gonna slide around on your counter. It comes with, this is just like your regular average bowl. Then you've also got a colander right here. And then you have this particular type of like mesh strainer or sieve. And they nest very nicely, so they're not gonna slide around. And then you have this little bitty cute bowl. I love this one, and it has a little pour spout. And then you've got your measuring things. So you have like your 1 cup measure right here. Let's stack that on. Then we have, you kind of pop out, we have your 1/2 cup measure. Then we've got the, I believe this is the 3rd cup measure. Then we've got the 1/4 cup in the orange here. And lastly, you have a tablespoon. So that is a lot of stuff in a really compact little area here. I don't think any neat freak gift guide would be complete without everyone's favorite label makers. And this year I'm including the same 2 label makers that I've included over and over, because these are the ones that I use all the time in my own home and absolutely love. Now, if you're curious about more label makers, I have an entire video that I will link where I reviewed several different ones and shared my thoughts on those. So if you want to delve deeper into that, go ahead. But for now, I have 2 to share with you. Number 1 is this Dymo Colorpop label maker. I actually picked it up at Target. I think right now they don't have this particular version. I think it's like a back to school, but you can also get it on Amazon, and it just works. It's simple, it's lightweight, it uses regular batteries, super easy, and they last forever. I mean, you would not believe how much I label, or maybe you would. And so the batteries last forever. It's super easy to get the label tape and super easy to replace. They have all different types and colors, and I'm gonna share a little secret with you, is that I buy the label tape. I buy the off-brand label tape on Amazon, and it is so much cheaper. So if you pair this with a whole bunch of label tape, that would make an amazing, amazing gift. And I will tell you, I've tried both the name brand and the off-brand, and usually I'm a name brand girl. Like for my printers, I would never buy the off-brand of ink. But for these label makers, I honestly cannot tell a difference, and you would save so, so much money. So this is my just simple, easy to use label maker. I actually got one. I have two because I have one on the lower level of my house and one on the upper level because that's how much I use it. And I don't want to have to run downstairs or upstairs every time I need it. And I feel like I can never, it's always where I don't want it. So that's how much I love this one. My other label maker that I love, and this would be for those of you who want to make like the prettier, fancier labels, like the ones that you see behind me, or for those who are more crafty and want their device that makes labels to do more, it would be the Cricut Joy machine. It is tiny, it is cute, it doesn't take up a lot of space, it's so easy to use. You can use it with like your computer, or you can use it with an app on your phone, and it makes absolutely beautiful labels. So that would make a really special gift for someone who loves labeling and maybe enjoys crafting as well. I hope that gave you some ideas on what to give those neat freaks in your life or what to add to your own wish list. Now, if you have other gift ideas, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. I would love to hear from you.